Jammers, and welcome to Jams and Cocktails Live. I am your host, Brad Brock. Tonight we're going to go back to our roots a little bit, talking about music in the business and doing some drinking with our dear friend, Rivercat. Welcome, Mark Rivers, back to the lounge.
Hey, how are y'all? Good to see you. Good to be seen.
We're going to catch up with Mark. It's always an awesome conversation. We were just talking a little bit before the show started, and just always a story, always a great story. He's got a new album out, and he's actually had a few new ones since the last time he was here with us. And I believe he's got some tunes up his sleeve for us this evening as well. So it's going to be a fun musical evening here.
Right.
Please welcome the JNC Destruction crew tonight. The lovely Ms. Jordan Taylor. The bad bitch Elly. And of course the master of disaster, Mr. Barrett Duval. Oh. Very fancy.
Hello. I got a question real quick. How do you have a few songs up your sleeve when you have no sleeves?
Oh.
The magic.
Oh, my God. Let me think about it.
Let me drink about it.
I love that. Thank you guys all for tuning in live with us on YouTube, Facebook, and listening in, of course, on Shore Life Radio. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on social media. If you'd like to do that, I got a little button here. Yes, subscribe there. And like, share, and follow us on social media like Facebook and Instagram and all that other kind of fun stuff. Shout out to our friend, singer-songwriter Mike Farrow, who is reprising his JNC Keg sponsorship this month in support of his new album, The Big Dog Sessions, which we're excited about. So that's going to drop actually next Wednesday on this show. So thank you, Mike, for keeping us drinking.
Where's the keg?
It's in the bar.
Of course.
We walked right by the bar. We'll have to. We'll go out there and visit it.
Refamiliarize him with it.
Yes.
And thank you, Sammy, for giving us Mike.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Without Sammy, we have no Mike.
That's the truth. Forget his parents. It's all about Sammy.
This is true.
All right, you guys. Before we shake things up with Rivercat, let's shake up our shot of the week. Let's do it. We got our Foley machine right over there. Yes. So our cocktail of the week is a repeat of a pretty recent one, actually. We did back in March. I think it was for Jordy's Trucker episode, hence the Adios Mother Trucker. And I was like, well, I'm not going to redo the graphic. We're just going to pull that back up. But Mark actually sent this to me for tonight. So he said, I thought that he had it before. It was his favorite drink. He said he had never had it before.
No.
And
but it looked cool.
It looked cool. It's a doozy, I will say that. So here we are combining a ton of terrible liquors together and then making it blue and inviting.
And then trying to talk and do an interview.
Yes, this ought to be good. It's also National Moonshine Day.
Oh.
So there might be some of that involved as well. Oh, Derek, I can't switch yet.
That's okay. I got two different moonshines.
Oh.
Derek, you're a madman. You are the master of disaster. Adios, Mother Trucker, is we don't want to get demonetized right away or banned. It's the Long Island of Mexico, I suppose. It's vodka, rum, tequila, gin, and a little blue curacao, some sour mix, and Sprite.
Wow.
And yeah, and it looks beautiful. You can garnish it with a cherry, if you so desire, which I did actually. I don't generally garnish a lot of our wages.
It's a cherry bomb by now.
Yes,
it is a cherry bomb by now, but it's beautiful. You could show it, Jordan, there if you want to show it to the camera. It really is pretty.
Cherries down there.
Yeah. So
that's what she said.
You guys, this is a hardcore drink. I want to say it was very tequila forward the last time we had it, but I actually measured everything out today. So
it looked a lot different than it did. Yeah.
And are we supposed to drink
last
time
all
at once?
No, please don't do that.
You want to make it through the first 15
Yeah,
minutes.
we gotta. So please enjoy it, or take a sip and throw it away. I don't care what you
Can
do.
I make the toast?
Please, I would love that.
Congratulations on your marriage, because I hadn't seen you, and happy anniversary.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you so much.
2 days ago.
I'll drink to
As
that.
she says, give me a double.
Yeah. I'll drink whoever's doesn't finish theirs. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I'm still tequila forward.
Yeah, it's tequila forward, but a nice tequila forward.
Very tequila forward.
Yeah, that tastes
But
like
there's also I also
It
get
tastes like just tequila and sour mix.
but you can really kind of taste the gin on the backdrop of that too.
It
I
tastes
feel
like-
tequila and gin go together pretty nice.
the saltiest, limiest margarita you've ever had in your life.
It does, yeah, have a little bit of a margarita taste to it.
Is there
That's the
Is
tequila
there
and sour
a
mix.
puke bucket anywhere, just in case?
Yeah, just on the other side of the table there.
Right between you and Derek, we're below.
No, we're
Oh.
professionals, right?
Yeah, you guys.
You can
Yeah.
put it down the cake hole.
That's like rubbing alcohol.
You guys, that's what I'm
To
calling.
hell with you.
That's what I'm calling that little gap. So, Mark, I don't know if you saw the episode where it was Jordan's birthday. We had a whole cake, and Derek picked it up and was going to show it to his camera, and it slid right off the thing and
In
went
there?
and went right down in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had to dedicate a whole episode to cleaning that shit up, right?
No.
No,
It landed perfectly to
No
where we
way.
could still
They grabbed
cut
it out,
and
put
eat
it
it.
in
Candles lit?
No.
no, thank God.
And then we all ate it.
And then we all ate
We
it.
ate
Off the floor.
Floor cake.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, all right, you guys.
I have
join
not
us-
held a cake since, and I work at a restaurant.
Oh,
Trauma.
Join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting jnclive.tv to see what we're planning. And if you've got your own suggestions, you can find an email link there at jamsandcocktails@gmail.com. All right. Oh, boy. That's a rough one to get through.
oh, you
Cheers.
guys, everybody's going like that, like arm's length with that.
I've got other drinks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the Derek's
Yeah, you
got
gotta
a
put it away.
table full over there.
I've got root beer.
It's like that old kid commercial. Give it to Mikey.
Give it to Mikey.
He'll drink anything.
He'll drink anything. All right. So, once again, give it up for our special guest tonight, Mr. Mark Rivers, Rivercat.
Thank you much for having me. It's been a while.
It's been a couple of years.
Actually, yeah, man. And I thought about that today. That kind of spooked me a little bit.
It's
I've been here 5 years, living.
right. Well, I remember when I
look
first
great
met
for
you
your
at
age.
the.
What?
You look great for 5 years old.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be like that.
Let me prep myself.
I remember I met you at the Sneaky Tiki with Jimmy G. And Johnny Ringo and Monique was there. It was the first time I actually met Monique. Was that same day? But yeah, man, I can't believe it's been that long ago, and I can't believe it's been 2 years since you were here. Like we've had a pretty massive overhaul here. But you've actually oh geez, Derek,
Are you just mixing?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
this is gonna be bad.
It changed a weird color so quick.
Yeah. See what it does to his
That
liver.
was like a science experiment.
that looks like dirty sink water.
It does. It looks like dishwater.
It does not look great. Oh
You should
god.
call that the kitchen sink.
So yeah, that was an interesting day because that was the first time I met. Is it Monique
Monique, yeah,
McCall?
Monique McCall.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I love her.
yeah,
But,
she's great,
Me too.
beautiful.
Me three.
I worked hard on that day.
Yeah.
But after all the free rum, because it was Coda rum or
Oh,
something.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Code Rum.
the Code Rum was out there that day. God, that had to have been a long time ago because they haven't been doing promotions at Sneaky for years now. But since you've been here, you've actually released 3 full albums since you were here on the show last. And
What was the last one I had here? Wire and Wood, maybe?
Wire and Wood, I know we had. You were just about to release it when we did the show at the other lounge at the other house.
Right. Sure.
I think you were just about to release Rock Tonight, which we'll talk about.
Sure.
It's crazy, and I do want to dive into this a little deeper in the talk here. How much music flows through you in a short period of time. So, because as a songwriter myself, I have to pry. I have to figure out your process. So
I go through those times.
yeah.
But I feel fortunate because I've got a catalog. I mean, I've had stuff just hanging around, stuff I had never finished, stuff I'm digging into, which is like what's happened with the last couple albums.
Right. Well, you do something that I have also done on my 3 records that I have out, is where, you know, I'll release a record with songs, but I'll take one song from the last one and revamp it and then put it on there. You know, and it's kind of like the updated version, because I believe that the songs kind of grow as we play them live, and as we just grow as people, they change. You know, I feel like they're living things,
Right.
Without getting too deep and weird about it. But the songs, you know, they have a life of their own.
And they're your babies, man.
Yeah.
You become protective of them.
Yeah, and then they grow up, and then they're whole different. My songs
And
from when I first wrote them
even
are
when they
so
grow
different.
Up, they still suck.
I wasn't gonna say it.
But
Nobody's a harsher critic on me than Elly, but
just kidding.
I could always trust her opinion. So let's. The 3 albums that I'm talking about is the Road Back, which boasts an astonishing 20 tracks.
Right
you
here.
got it right there. Actually, I have a graphic.
Oh, there it is.
How about that?
This guy's prepared.
Look at that. So the Road Back, 20 tracks on there, and there are some songs that you've taken from previous records and put it on there. But man, listening to this album, and you know, I'm not just yanking your chain. This is such a great record to listen to. Like all the songs jam, like they all flow together really good. Like I don't know, it's great. It's really, really good. It's
The idea was, because I mean, World Abound is my 15th album,
which is astonishing
so
to me.
I've had stuff. You know, I wanted to take a couple from each album. You know, I guess you could say greatest hits, but I never made any real money. So favorites, and put them together and remaster them, and basically that's, you know, my calling card.
It's
You know what I mean?
It really is a wonderful collection of your tunes, and like, you know, remastered. They sound great. They're top tier, man. And then Rock Tonight came out shortly thereafter, and I believe that came. Yeah,
That's not my tongue.
I think.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Cool.
you did talk about wearing makeup in the 80s, so you know, it could be.
I'm not sure whose tongue. Actually, that was you know, back in the day in New York in the East Village, when we threw parties, people would just create their own passes, and that was one a friend of mine made.
No kidding.
Yeah. Her name was Keiko Olga, a Japanese woman, and she's done all my album covers and promo for years, but we lost her, unfortunately, last year. So that
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well,
But that's a nice tribute.
yeah, well.
Rock Tonight was cool, man. It had a lot of great tracks on it too. I remember when you handed it to me at Island Beach Bar where we got married. And I remember you handed me a hard copy of that, and I listened to it on the way home from my gig there.
Right.
And then of course your latest release is The World Abound, and that just dropped a few months ago, right?
Yes, it's still pretty new. I'm still promoting it. And whatever you got to do to promote these days in the modern world, you know what I mean? Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff, which you know.
Yeah. You know, I hear a lot of people, I mean, and for good reason, people are pretty angry at
Spotify thing.
At Spotify right now. And I get it, but I think the people that are the most angry are
the ones that made money already.
Are the superstars, because you know, like when you stream that many song tracks, you know, that's a good revenue stream, you know, like but like I think I make 1 penny off of my streams
So what
every
happens?
quarter.
Well, you know, my argument with that is, okay, so it is the people that have already made money complaining. If you're an independent artist 30 years ago with ASCAP, did you get a check? Maybe a little one, but
Right.
not much. Not, you know. So it's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
I got lucky recently. So.
I think it's great for independent artists that make their money touring and selling merch and that kind of thing, you know, publishing deals, which we're going to talk about also a little bit. You know, we're not making money on streams.
No.
Streams are basically a way to say, here, go find our music without us having any overhead or carrying CDs
like,
around, you know?
Here, my dear, here's my free music.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, for us, it's a tool, you know, so I think that's my opinion, and it's not everybody's opinion.
Another point is, all right, in the 80s, if you wanted to make a record, you were going into a major studio. You're paying $300 an hour. You needed a record company. You needed A&R. You needed all that. So for me, it's like I could put an album out and people can at least hear it.
Right.
You know, if I make, you know, if something happened where it got into a TV show and made a bunch of streams, that's a different.
That's a whole different thing when you get into to publishing and licensing and placement and things like that, which we're going to talk about because you know, I know it's been a while now, but that was a big point that I wanted to talk to you about is the publishing deal that you struck because, ooh, did you hear my voice crack a little bit? Oh, sorry, that's not my radio voice.
You got
that
excited.
happens to me every time I hear the word publisher.
Yeah, publishing. But I do want to talk a little bit about talk about your process, man, because as I mentioned, 3 records in 2 years.
Yeah.
My last record release was in 2018, and those were songs I had written many years ago. So, like, I want to know a little bit about your process because as I said, I think I have something to learn as a singer-songwriter because I write so sporadically and infrequently. So I have 3 albums, full-length albums that are out in the world that I'm pretty proud of, but they took years and years to write for, and so you said 15 albums.
The first one, well, actually, technically, the first one was in 1987, which had 8 songs that were originals from this. I re-recorded them.
Right.
So, all right, yeah. So, I learn as I grow, and as I was making albums, I would, you know, use what I had. What was I going to do? Not put out stuff?
Right.
You know, it's a lot of it was glorified demos kind of stuff. But then I ran into a friend of mine from Asbury in Manhattan who was a producer that worked with Keith Richards and Joe Cocker. And I got him on board, and then the stuff became even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I learned a lot, really, from Prince. I mean, I was having trouble keeping bands together. You know, it's like babysitting.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
And then when I got into Prince, it was like, well, this guy did everything himself. You know, I could do that and not have the headaches. So that's when I started being really prolific with the writing. You know, and even as far as going back and digging stuff I never finished. And I'm fortunate that way. And I think I don't get dry spells as much as because I was a drummer first. So if I get a songwriter's block, I'll just I'll program a beat, and if I loop it enough, sooner or later something's coming to me.
Something comes, right? Yeah, sure.
You know?
Yeah, I would say that's probably where I start, you know, or I'll get a lyric in my head and I'll go okay, and then I'll throw some drums together and then just have a little jam session with myself,
Right.
you know.
Do you go on titles? Sometimes I find a title, and that'll inspire a whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I do titles or if I'll go with I have like little things, like a line, and I'm like, oh, that's a great line, or somebody will say something, and I'm like, oh man, that'd be a great song.
Yeah.
What was the one that Wally said, Jordan? We tied to Texas, and I was like, man, that'd be a really great song. Oh, I'm glad you don't remember. Nobody remember. Nobody write that down.
It's a T for Texas.
T for Texas.
Yeah, T for Texas. But he was
party
like,
for Texas.
see, now we're getting somewhere.
See, we're brainstorming.
But stuff like that. And I guess do you record all your songs together in like a block of sessions, or do you kind of record them over a long period of time? Because that's what I do. Like I'll cut a song and then it'll sit on a hard drive for years until I'm ready to put it all together.
Well, the last couple of years have been a couple different approaches and very strange ones. I've been making a record in my bedroom since I moved here in Port Salerno. I moved into a bungalow.
Oh yeah, the bungalow.
And I, on the way down, I had, went to visit a friend in South Carolina, and we were hanging out, having dinner, drinks. He goes, "Hey, got something for you." And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" And it come out, and he bought me a key, and it was the original key from the hotel that we stayed in on our first spring break in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh wow!
The Escape Hotel. So when I was down here and COVID hit, after a couple of months, I might as well just start writing, and that gave me the whole concept. I just basically finished that now, so that's in the can. 4 years I've been working on that one.
Okay, so it is over kind of a period of time.
But these two came within 2 years. So
there's no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of.
And this was a different approach too, because what happened was I had gone up to Asbury Park to record with another friend of mine, and while I was there, I ran into this guy who we had a band in Asbury Park called Point of View. We played the Stone Pony. We did all that jazz. And so 40 years later, I run into him, and I'm like, "Dude, man, we have all those songs that we never recorded. With the modern technology, we could just send the tracks. We could send stuff back and forth." And that's what we started doing. So,
yeah, that's the way to do it.
So Rock Tonight, that was the first song, because I always felt Rock Tonight was a big hit. And back in the day, I was getting courted by Arista Records. And they're like, "Oh, Rock Tonight's a great song, but we want to give it to Billy Squier." I said, "No, that's the best song I've ever written. I don't want to give it to Billy Squier. My life might be different now."
Perhaps.
Because I was stubborn. But I always felt if I had a chance to record it, which I did, because I wanted to give it more of a twang. It felt like this could be more country, kind of rockabilly. And this is the song that actually led me to the publishing thing.
Neat.
Indirectly. So, because I was so confident in this song, and what I do is I'm not just sitting around, ain't waiting for nobody to knock on my door. I send stuff out all the time. I'm sending them record labels, publishing, whatever, So this kind of got me in the door, and we can go there if you want to talk.
Yeah, because I signed a publishing deal many years ago, 2010-ish, and I got some pretty good traction, and I signed with a smaller company. It was called Rumblefish at the time.
Rumblecat.
Rumblecat. And they were gobbled up by Getty Images. So for a while, I had a pretty sweet publishing deal with Getty Images, and then Getty Images disappeared, or their music licensing was taken over by somebody else, and I did not pursue that with them. But I had some songs that got placed, and it was a lot of fun. It was to see dust off my ASCAP card and collect some royalties. It was nice.
Well, that's good. So you know a bit about publishing.
A little bit.
Okay.
Not as much as I should. I feel like I got taken for a little bit, but
in this situation, I was plugging Rock Tonight. And then I get an email. "We love this song. This would be great for a sporting kind of fucking vibe, blah, blah, blah." And, I'm used to publishing deals coming out of Nashville.
right.
This one's out of Minneapolis,
Interesting.
where Prince is from.
Interesting.
So I'm like, okay. But the other side of me was like, there's so many scams going on. There's so much bullshit. I had to hire an attorney. Let's look into it. Now, supposedly I'm going up in a few weeks to meet with them, because my deal was, well, we like Rock Tonight. We want to hear more stuff. I said, well, I'm not just going to start feeding you stuff. I said, X amount of dollars for X amount of songs. And that's where I'm at.
That's good. I mean, that's nice that they're.
I have to. I got to protect myself. Anybody could say, yeah, if anybody, new kids on the block. No, not that band, but new musicians on the block.
I was like, what about them?
if anybody asks you for money to do shit for you and your art, it's a ripoff. If people want to support you, they're going to give you, I don't care what it is. You know, to give you the freedom to create, which is hard to find anymore.
Well, the thing, I feel like there's so many artists that get taken by these, pay to play kind of promotion, managers. Oh, you pay me this much money and I will, manage you or whatever. And it's like, how about we all make some money first? Unless, of course, you seek them out. You have researched them. You want them on your team. But if you're approached and they say, just pay me this much, because I've run into that a couple of times, and I've been wined and dined by a couple people that, like flew me out to places and put me up and like took me out on the town and was like, all right, well, did you have a nice time? I'm going to need you.
And you got to pay for that limo later.
Yeah. So, just cut me a check for $6,000 and sign here and we're going to change your music life. And I was like, no, I don't know about all that.
Well, I'm at the point with this where I hired a lawyer, checking everything out so it's legit. And I'm going to fly to Minneapolis. And I'm also going to use the time to go to Paisley Park.
Why not? That's why wouldn't you?
Maybe I get some
princely vibage.
Yeah, some princely juju.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to see how that went, man.
It's a process.
You know what?
Like
let's reschedule this podcast for when no, I'm just kidding. But that's great, man. Because I feel like publishing, especially in this day and age, where rock stars are almost premeditated by the record companies.
They're fabricated.
Independent artists, we still have the ability to make a really good living selling our music to being put on placement, and
well, this is also a little different than what a Nashville publishing deal would do. Like in Nashville, they're going to shop you to different artists. And if the artist likes the song, they put the song on hold so nobody else could touch it and blah, blah, blah. This is more for placement in film.
Right. And that's what that's the deal that I signed.
And that kind of stuff,
It was a placement publishing deal. I wasn't interested. I mean, if somebody wanted to pick up a song and run with it, that was fine. But that wasn't the deal that I struck.
Well, in Nashville, it takes 5 of them to write a song now.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, what?
Everybody's got to get their writing credit.
It's just weird because I was there recently and I have a lot of friends that live in East Nashville, which is more underground. Stuff that Jack White's doing.
Right.
Not like the country stuff where, to me, all those singers sound the same. I can't tell
cookie cutters
one from another. And now the big deal with Beyonce. I'm like, black people have been making country music forever, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
She's from Texas, by the way. Can you get any more southern than Texas?
Nope.
I don't know.
Key West, maybe. That's about as south as you could get. But let's circle back to the Road Back, which I mentioned.
Sure.
was just a great sounding record.
Thank you.
It was really just even stacked up against your other records, man. Whatever the mastering that was done on that, it smashes, bro. It's so good. And it has a couple of my really great, my favorite songs on there. I believe Mississippi Mud's on there, which is one of my favorite tunes from you.
I'll do it for you. I wasn't because I knew I did it once.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's do it. I love it. But yeah, 20 tracks.
Yeah.
And but it's such a great mix of genres and influences, and it's a really fun listen. So is there a story to why it's called The Road Back?
Yeah. Because I wrote a song which will be on another album called The Road Home. And I was, during COVID and my wife got sick, I was thinking, am I going to be one of them guys that like ends up back where he grew up? And I was like, well, maybe it's Asbury Park. So,
Yeah, terrible,
how
right?
bad could it be? Because back in the day, when I graduated high school in Asbury, Bruce hit big. Born to Run.
Right.
The whole town just exploded. And if not for that, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you. Because what that did was, prior to that, I was fooling around with music, but kind of comparing yourself to the Beatles and the Stones, it just seems like very far away.
Right, sure.
And then all of a sudden, a local guy hits. It's like, well, maybe we all got a shot.
Right.
And I did okay. I didn't make as much money as Bruce, obviously, but every time I see him, I ask for a loan. But
ask for me too.
And it just goes to show that, and even back then, we never thought that, Bruce Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and, Asbury Park is now like Liverpool,
right,
or Memphis or Nashville,
right,
a real music town.
Yeah.
So that was all a positive thing for me.
So the Stone Pony, is that the big joint up there?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. We need to go to Asbury Park, Jordan. We got to go and we got to go and visit.
Dude, I'll hook you up. Go up and do a solo show.
All right. I like to travel with a purpose.
And I get 20%.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, obviously. Publishing.
New honeymoon
fee.
idea.
So.
In Manhattan.
Okay, so we'll just do a big trip.
Yeah.
We'll
the
do a
whole
big trip.
I'll
Northeast.
hook you up.
Sweet.
Just
I
travel
know,
the country.
We need to pick his brain about New Year's.
Well,
Are you going to?
Whoa,
For New York, yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
We'll talk about it.
New Year's is already covered.
Well, not this year.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Okay,
God
so-
willing, there's
Yeah.
many more New Year's to.
Yeah.
They're talking about the
plan for.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah, Chinese New Year.
Okay, that works.
That's not till
Yeah.
'Cause
January.
he's turning 40 on New Year's Eve.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Oh,
This is a show about
Too
Rivercat.
That's all right.
we'll circle back. We'll circle back.
But so tell me about the new one. Let's talk a
All
little
right.
bit about the World Abound.
Well, it all started with Rock Tonight. Now, I was up in Asbury Park. I was doing something else. I had gone up. They did a premiere for Garland Jeffries' documentary, which they were raising money for. They had some problems, getting to the finish line, and little Steven showed up and
That's awesome.
helped them out.
That's great.
So I went up for the premiere for that. And, just by the way, I learned a lot from Garland Jeffries. All right. He's going through some issues now with old timers.
Oh yeah, I remember we talked about that last time you were here.
So unfortunately, he can't enjoy what's going on. It just got picked up by a distributor. It's winning awards all over the place. But while I was up there, I ran into my old buddy. All right. And we started talking. How can we get these? And we started sending tracks. So we did this one. I'm like, all right, that's 12 songs. He goes, then we got this one. All right, this is all in 2 years.
Right.
The third one I'm working on.
That's great. So the World Abound, there are some pretty heavy themes in there.
Yeah.
Like there's some love songs or anti-love songs.
Well, I didn't know any love
But-
songs.
But but there are some, a Red Sun is pretty a pretty gnarly charging tune,
Well, let me give you a history about my buddy. I've known him since grammar school, and then in high school I was full. But he was already very. You can hear that's all his guitar playing. He's a phenomenal. He's just great and different.
right.
Like,
Yeah, it's very unique.
I can't put a band together and do this stuff here.
right.
I need him.
You need him.
So, and how we started writing was because he always had these little bits and pieces. So I would take them and write lyrics and make arrangements, and that's how all this stuff started coming to be. And I just feel blessed that we've reconnected. And he's like, Mark, I feel like I'm excited again, like back in the day.
And what's his name?
Leslie Draper.
Leslie Draper, and he's pretty. Then he's pretty influential or key on the sound
Yeah.
of your
Of the record.
of your records,
I
your
was
latest
like,
ones. Yeah,
You could tell that he's deep in the Hendrix.
yeah. It's very like some of the tunes are very spacey and very cool.
And I was like, well, let's, our whole thing, like we're big Beatles fans and Hendrix fans, let's just combine the two. And like Red Sun was funny because as we were sending CDs back and forth, I found these two songs and then I heard them. I'm like, I don't even remember these. And like Red Sun, people say, well, what's it about? I'm like, I don't know. It was just one of them Hendrix things where I was trying to create a vibe of trippiness and whatever,
I mean, that's exactly
yeah.
that description is exactly how I feel when I listen to it. I'm just like, man, this This song is a trip.
Yeah.
We're on a journey here, and it's the longest song on the record.
Is it? I didn't
It's
know
like 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a whole. You just get into it. It's a great record, man. I hope you're proud of it because it's fun. It's a fun listen.
Yeah. Well, they grow on me after I don't listen to them for a while because when you're it's like a year
you're just
buried in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to hear myself again.
Yep, I get it, man. Are you doing? I know you say it's tough to keep a band around here, but are you doing any solo performances around to support any of this stuff?
Well, I'm rehearsing with Southern Discomfort again.
Oh yeah,
Tom Glass, if you're listening.
Yeah,
shout out to you. I like Tom, man. He's a solid guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's dedicated to what he does. And I took a little break from that because I was unsure what I was doing.
Right.
I was running a jam at Taco Tiki.
And
then one night, this drummer walks in. This guy walks in. I'm like, I know this guy. And I know him from Asbury Park.
Oh, my God.
So we already have a connection.
Of course you do.
And another guy, do you know Seaside Steve, horn player? Sax?
It sounds familiar. I don't know if I know him personally.
Yeah. So I did a couple shows with these guys because I wanted to mix in my own music, but I knew that I just couldn't do all my own music because everybody's going to want to know, do I know Brown Eyed Girl?
Of course. Welcome to Florida.
So that is kind of on a back burner. I'm not sure where I'm going with that yet. If I can get, a little support for the albums and go out and do festivals or open, I'm still in good shape. I'm 67, but mentally I'm a little tired and like over that shit.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's easier to get somebody else to do it, and then you show. There's actually, I don't know if you've heard of a guy named Warren. He's the lead singer of Shovelhead, but he's spearheading this whole effort. He's calling Indian River Entertainment, and a very opinionated guy. But I think he's offering the exact service that you're looking for.
The thing is, I've been watching his stuff, and if you're listening, cool. In my opinion, you got to be a little cooler about things, I think.
He's very abrasive. Yeah.
Well, because not everybody is out there that their goal is not to be a rock star. And if you're going to put people down because they don't have an EPK, maybe you should add a division to your thing about how to develop an EPK and encourage them. And that's it. Because believe me, I've toured a lot on a different level. So that kind of mentality will get you a lot further.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, I'm like, well, do I want to work with this guy? I mean, am I going to go to Space Coast for $600? But, if you want 1,000, you better. It's just.
Yeah. No, the thing is, so I don't know Warren personally, but I have been following his journey for years.
Yeah.
And sometimes, first of all, I don't think none of it could possibly be directed towards me because I don't do anything that he does, so, I'm not in a band. I think a lot of his focus is on bands particularly, which is great.
Yeah.
But, sometimes the truth hurts and he's very honest with his own view on the things.
I get him on that because there's a lot of frustration with bands, just being background music for clubs.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't care about the quality of the entertainment or what songs they're singing.
Yeah. Yeah, they just want something going on,
Yeah.
and that's a problem too. But he's really hard on venues too. So it's not he's never focused on one person, even though a lot of people take it personally. Because I just love the banter back and forth on his
I was surprised
posts.
because he's on this EPK thing, and I'm like, well, EPK's been around for 30 years, dude.
Oh yeah, everybody should have one.
What is if you don't have one, get one.
But the funny thing is, I think a lot of what he does on social media is for the engagement.
Yeah.
So because 100 people will comment on his nastiest posts.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's driven to, and I think it's brilliant. I mean, you can you post a picture of somebody kicking somebody, and you get a billion likes. You post a picture of somebody
kissing
helping somebody
a baby.
Up. Yeah, nothing.
Unless then it's yeah,
It's
true. And I could see his banter and what's going on. Some people are getting pissed. So he's trying to take over the book. I said, well, maybe somebody needs to do that.
Needs to.
Because ain't nobody else doing nothing.
Definitely not on that scale. But where can people go and find your music? I know that we mentioned Spotify, but where else can they go and listen, but more importantly, purchase a record?
It's all on rivercat.net, Amazon, iTunes, all that stuff. Which I have somebody helping me with these days because I hate it.
Oh, God, I hate it. The thing is, I drop records so infrequently that when I go to release a new one, it's all changed. Everything is different, you know? It's like, well, where do I begin again? But that's good.
I've had a weird year, okay? And I guess 67 coming up for me.
Woo.
Yeah, well, it just like, I had a few things happen that just made me think, you know, well, this is the home stretch.
The home stretch.
And I want to put out as much stuff as I can. Because does it matter if I put it out? If I don't put it out, then, you know, I always feel a sense of accomplishment and moving forward. It gives me a sense of purpose, you know, to write the next one or until I can't anymore.
Yeah, man. No, I totally feel that. I mean, 67, I still got a couple years for that, but 40 is rolling around the block for me. And, you know, and I have not put out 15 records.
Yeah,
so
well, you still got, you know, 17 years.
Great. Oh, fantastic.
Right around the corner.
You know, listen, I thought about, am I putting out too much stuff too fast? And I thought, no, because every day's precious. You know, as you get older and you see people passing, your family and your great friends. By the way, Jamie Ross, love you. And so that I kind of hit that curve where it was like, you know, just, you know, as long as you're on a roll, you might as well just keep rolling.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Somebody write that down. If you're on a roll, keep rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling on the rivers.
Rolling.
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 I love that. If you're rolling, keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Or if you're on a roll, keep on rolling.
So where I'm at, it's a trilogy. Now, whether it goes further, I don't know. But I told Leslie, I said, look, let's work on the 3. And I got another 10 songs that we're bouncing around and could take a year.
So you said you got one in the can. It's ready to drop.
I got the Escape Hotel.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then
and that's one I basically did in my bedroom where I play all the instruments. I'm actually the White Prince on that one. And
cool.
Which was kind of a challenge because I had gotten a bunch of new equipment. I got a new digital board and I got drum machine and all these vocal things. I was kind of like trying to be you. But
I don't recommend it.
But it was very experimental.
Sure.
And it's taken me a while to kind of get them all sonically in one ballpark. But I just listened to it again last night for the 100th time.
100th time, sure.
I'm like, oh, maybe I should tweak that. And then my Gemini personality is like, no, leave it the fuck alone. No, come on. You got to fix that. No, leave it the fuck alone.
I love it. I can't wait to hear it, man. I'm excited. I really am. Well, yeah, we've heard a lot about the music from a talking perspective. You wanna do a little jammy jam?
Sure. What's going on with this other crew here? They're a little too quiet. I'm getting nervous, man.
Oh, they just sit and
they're saving up this shit.
They just sit here
yelled at if we talk when you guys are talking.
Yeah, we've been beaten before.
We've been thrashed.
You'll be done with those. I know
their
I'm
place.
scared what's going to come.
Oh, Elly, I don't have a screen for you, do
That's
I?
okay.
Yeah, once Derek finishes his double moonshine, you won't be able to shut him up, probably.
All right. Well, Mark's going to make his way over to the JNC stage. In the meantime, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube, and like, share, and follow us on social media. And also, be sure to visit us on our website at jnclive.tv and click the subscribe button there and sign up for our email list. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for
baby.
Rivercat.
Am I on? I'm ready? All right. This song is actually an older song that I brought back. because I guess when you turn on the news, everything kind of sucks. So this is called Universal Thing. Time's on my back. It won't give me no slack. I'm waiting for the sky to fall. My love's on the run, but I'm still out here, baby, having fun. 'Cause this world is just a great big ball of confusion. Well, it's a universal thing. We gotta sing this song together. Together. I remember once sitting back watching a late night news. That's when I started teaching myself the blues. Singing things that were driving me insane. I see it in every woman, yeah, and every man, yeah. Yeah, it's a universal thing. We gotta sing this song together. Yeah, together. Yeah, it's a universal thing. We gotta live in this world forever. Yeah, forever. Yeah, forever. Yeah, forever. We've got people selling bombs, people just trying to stay warm. And everybody on the street is walking along. We've got to think, yeah, before we act. We've got to get this monkey right off our back, yeah. Yeah, it's a universal thing. We gotta live in this world forever. Yeah, forever. Yeah, it's a universal thing. We gotta sing this song together. This is the horn section. It's a universal thing. We gotta live in this world together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Should I do one more here? Yes. Okay. What happened? We are live, Derek. Yeah, we can hear the toilet flush.
down deep in the Mississippi mud. I give her my life, I give her my blood. I found the Lord in the Mississippi mud. Up to my neck, the shit no good. Mississippi mud ain't fooling around. Gonna take your ass and drag you down in that Mississippi mud. I committed a crime and I got caught. The Mississippi mud's gonna be my boss. The Mississippi mud's gonna make you a man. Just stick around if you think you can. Mississippi mud ain't fooling around. It's gonna take you and drag you down in that Mississippi mud. Mississippi mud ain't fooling around. It's gonna take you and drag you down in that Mississippi mud. Black or white, only time will tell. But when the Mississippi mud drags you down to hell, all the blood is red, yeah, that's no lie. Oh, but the Mississippi mud don't take no sides. Mississippi mud ain't fooling around. It's gonna take you and drag you down in that Mississippi mud. Mississippi mud ain't fooling around. It's gonna take you and drag you down in that Mississippi mud. Mississippi mud. Mississippi mud. Mississippi mud. M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. I tried to go M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. I'll just short it. They'll figure it out. Wrote that in Mississippi, by the way.
Oh, it's legit then.
It's legit.
I went with
I
Garland
used to live in
Jeffries, and we
Mississippi.
went to Mississippi, Nashville, Memphis, and it was great. Went to the Crossroads.
Well, I went down to the crossroads.
Yeah, that song.
It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, we're going to let Mark get sorted out there and come on back. And we'll let Derek back in.
Will we?
Derek and his French fries. And while Mark makes his way back over, and Derek, we're going to get ready for a shiny edition. Jordan, before you sit down,
Brad
we're
said shiny.
We're gonna have a shiny edition of Name That Tune in the freezer.
We go get
A shiny edition.
Yeah.
Maybe bring some glasses too. You can bring some plastic.
Wait, what was it?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark ice?
Look at that. The service here, Mark, it's exceptional.
Except for this guy, because he only bought French fries for himself.
The only run.
They're cold.
I'm kidding.
All right, you guys.
The French fries are for later.
It's a shiny edition of Name That Tune. Oh, that was great, man.
I was tapping my toes out there.
So, you guys, we invite all of our live viewers to play along with us in the chats and comments as usual. We're looking, of course, for the name of the songs and the artist or band performing it. Tonight's category is aligned with our National Moonshine Day. And before we get started, I think we need to do a good old-fashioned
shot of moonshine.
Passing the jar.
It doesn't work that easily.
Passing the jar.
Oh,
the jar.
yeah, we'll pass the
I got
jar.
cups.
Oh, you got little cups?
It
Oh.
seems better to just pass
No,
the jar.
little.
though.
Yeah.
That's why I said to get the bigger cups,
You know what's funny?
the big clear cups.
Oh.
It's National Moonshine Day.
Yeah.
But I asked for a Makers, and you gave it to me anyway. Well, you just give me Moonshine.
Oh, well.
I give you what you ask for.
Derek is
services.
a man of service, so it's just like an airplane.
I've had way too many complaints about not giving people what they ask for.
See, and now you get the best of both worlds.
Happy Moonshine Day, everyone. And Mark, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
great to have you back, brother.
I forgot how much fun I have here.
It's a hoot and a half.
And you'll forget how much fun you had here.
Oh, heavens.
You forget the whole
T
time.
minus 1, 2, 3. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Happy Moonshine Day.
Happy
In
Moonshine.
the Mississippi mud.
You Mississippi mud.
Oh,
It's like taking
yeah.
cough syrup.
Wow. Dude, that is good.
That
Right?
cleared the nasal passage.
holy mackerel. You got to.
Am I the only one that took the
The hunch
funky
punch? No, that's what I'm drinking in here.
No, that's the dirty water hunch punch.
Elly.
That is dirty
That
water.
will cure the flu.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Yeah, throw some ginger.
That's the apple.
Actually, that's what they said to mix with the apple pie was ginger ale.
That will give you heartburn.
That's the apple pie. That's crazy good.
It smells like a candle.
It does. It does smell
It
like
does.
That is really good,
Yankee
though.
Candle
But,
Company.
That is-
after 3 of them, who cares?
True.
Yeah.
It is like biting into
Now,
a candle.
so to be fair, obviously the flavored moonshines are not true moonshine. The apple pie, though, however, is the highest. This is a 70 proof, I believe. Turn to the right. Turn the other way. There you go. You're gonna find it. He's gonna find it.
Here you go.
They all get there sometime. 750 milliliters, 70 proof.
70 proof. The rest of them, I believe, are
What does it say on that one?
like 30 proof
oh, you're asking me to
or something like
Hey,
that.
that's not
It's
too bad.
it's right over
I've
here.
had 100 proof, bro.
No, keep going.
The White Lightning
Yeah.
Keep-
by the
there
same
it is.
company is 100 proof.
80 proof.
You could blow.
That one's 80
You
proof.
could
Yeah.
blow fire
Oh
with that
wow!
shit.
No,
Yeah.
80 proof. That
Hunch punch is 80
80.
proof.
Yeah.
Holy
40%.
shit. I might have to try some of that.
It's good.
It tastes like Robitussin or
Well, wait a
NyQuil.
minute. Don't you have a show to finish?
Yeah, I guess we should do that.
But you got to mix it with they say to
He
mix
almost
it with
forgot what he was
lemonade
doing.
and Sprite.
Whoop, almost lost
I
it.
bet lemonade and Sprite, this would be good. On its own, it tastes like cough medicine.
I haven't tried it.
Oh,
All right,
like
you guys,
cough medicine.
you ready to play this game? Do you remember how the game's played, Mark?
Yes.
So you got a board there with
no.
your name on it. You could, and there's
yeah.
some markers over here, an eraser.
That's a
So,
marker?
yeah, we're gonna play the tune for
Yeah.
you,
And then pick your beautiful color.
and then you write down the name of the song and the artist on that board, and just hang on to it until I tell you to show
Say
it.
it again.
Yeah,
So,
whoa.
sorry, I'm gonna play the clue. You'll write down the name of the song and the artist to the best of your ability. You'll hang on to it until I tell you to show it to your camera, which is the big honker right there.
Oh, okay.
And but we're gonna let the guests or our guests in the chat try first.
Okay.
Woo, cracking all over the place like Mickey Mouse today.
Are you going through puberty?
I'm a real boy.
Finally.
Jesus.
Maybe
Okay.
you'll grow some hair.
No. No
on
more.
my balls. All right.
Oh my
There we
God.
go. First clue.
Okay.
National Moonshine Day. Very easy clues.
You're full of shit.
Everybody knew that it made moonshine.
Very easy clues. Please, whatever the fuck that was.
I know it.
And then looks at you like you're supposed to know what it is.
Everybody
instantly.
knew that it made moonshine.
So I want to do a name that tune with Brad, but I'm going to just tell him the lyrics of a song.
Oh, I nail it.
He would do so well.
Bet he wouldn't.
Try right now.
Try it right now.
No, I have to be prepared.
No,
I
you
will.
gotta be
I will be prepared next week.
Like Scar. All right.
Be prepared.
Oh, everyone else knows this.
Everybody's nailing it out there.
I just
chat
saw it
now.
on the chat. I can't write anything now.
What do you guys got?
I can't write anything.
I
saw it on chat.
Copperhead Road by Steve Earle.
You would be correct, sir.
I got pictures.
Oh, that's cute, Derek.
Yeah.
But you guys
That
have
doesn't
anything?
look like Steve Earle, man.
I don't have anything.
Jordan, I'm going to accept that because
She was cheating.
it was pretty good.
No, but you let me cheat, so it's okay.
That's how we did it in high school.
Yeah, why
How
not?
else I was going to get a date?
Hey, listen, she stayed a year with me, and so I got to keep that rolling.
I have a Steve Earle story.
Ooh, me too.
Really?
I love that. I feel like everybody's got a Steve Earle story.
Should we?
I have a Steve Irwin story.
Hang on to that.
Okay.
Don't let me forget
Steve
to
Earle.
circle back to the Steve Earle
I'm
story.
going to make a note of it.
All right,
Bigger note.
Okay.
and then I'll tell you mine.
I'll make a note of it.
Here we go. Next clue. National Moonshine Day.
They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept a cooking.
Oh, wait.
Here we go again.
Jerry Lee.
We're losing Elly.
They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept a cooking.
I need to hear this whole song.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I'll give it to you one more time because it's fun.
They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept a cooking.
Are the next words the title of the song?
Yes.
Is it? Oh.
Just write it down, Jordan.
Wait,
For
wait.
Christ's sake.
Oh.
I take nicknames
I
of the
think I
artist
got
as
it.
well. Yeah, I'll take nicknames.
I think I got it.
The song's a classic.
You guys go ahead and do that. I'm taking notes.
I could be wrong.
Oh, let's see. Everybody's nailing it out there as well.
Well,
Nice
who?
job.
Who? Did he win anything?
Let's see. RDB is got it there.
Can we get a clue? What year?
Oh God, I don't know.
56, 57?
It's definitely very, very old.
Sun Records?
Oh, I
Very
don't know.
old.
It would be in the country music vein.
You don't say. Wow, good clue.
All right, what do you guys got here?
Didn't get that vibe. Didn't
I
get
got a
country
border.
music.
Oh,
I
a nice
hear
border
cute
there.
Border.
Not.
Breathless.
Nope, that's not it. Not Jerry Lee. Good looking. Nope. And
That's
there.
Jerry, not Jerry Lee.
Like I said,
Good-looking,
I'm
Jerry Lee
taking
Lewis.
notes
It
right over
was-
here.
I'm taking notes.
It
Do you
was.
not see my notes?
I see your notes.
It was White Lightning by George Jones, the Possum.
Great job, Mike Farrow. Mike Farrow, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I
It's a
almost
classic.
put Grease Lightning. Shit.
And
Would have
and-
been closer.
Well,
I
George
think somebody-
Jones
I think so-
he did sue Travolta over that, you know.
I think somebody said Grease Lightning
White Lightning.
in the chat there. Somebody.
Mark, there's a Ronnie Brandt in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ronnie,
You know Ronnie?
can we hear him or no?
We can't hear him,
No.
but he can hear us.
But
Well,
we
I-
could read his.
He tuned in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well,
he's watching.
I
He's
got a
messaging.
few- I know Ronnie from way back in Asbury Park. We met, I guess we were like 18, 19, and we wrote some songs together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't collaborated with too many people, but Ronnie's one of them. And I want to say one thing. My brother can write some tunes, and he was a big dealing guy, but he's very talented. Hey, Ronnie, I miss you, bro. I know you had a birthday.
Aw.
How you doing?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
I love that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the chat, Ronnie,
Yeah.
and to
Well,
the show.
you know what? When I come back on my guitar, I'm going to play a Ronnie Branch song.
Yeah.
That's how
Stay
well I
tuned,
know
Ronnie
Ronnie
Branch.
Branch.
I love it. I can't wait.
Cute.
Oh, I love. This is a great show.
Aw.
Bringing people
He says,
together.
"Miss you too, my man."
I love you.
All right. Are we ready for the next clue?
That's going to be Brad and I in a few years.
Yeah, maybe.
You're my Ronnie Brandt.
Hey,
Aw.
listen. If we got maybe in a few years, the technology
Dude,
will
Ronnie
come
Branch- Ronnie
across.
Brandt's listening from Asbury Park, man.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when he joined the chat, he said, "Hey, from Asbury Park."
That's right.
Nice. Well, you guys gotta. I can't read. I can't read everything.
We're not allowed to look at this until after the song. So calm down.
Oh yeah, that's true. During the
I
game.
look.
Well,
I will not write if I've seen it,
No.
but I look.
Okay.
Mostly
All
because
right,
I
let's
don't know
go.
the
What's
answer
number-
anyways.
Yeah.
what's number 3?
All right.
Tree.
Next 10. Moonshine Day.
Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top looking for a moonshine still.
Holy shit.
Maybe again.
Hey, Ronnie, do you know that one?
Strangers climbed old Rocky Top looking for a moonshine still.
God, I feel like I should be in a mine.
That's it.
No.
A moonshine mine.
A moonshine mine.
Moonshine mine?
Moonshine mine.
Mine moonshine.
Mine
Right.
moonshine.
I should not be drinking that. It's delicious. Apple pie one is next level.
Ooh.
I should not be drinking that straight out of the...
Well, here's my winner.
I shouldn't be doing
Oh,
any of these.
clueless.
Ah! You stumped him.
I'm going to give you guys an unusual clue.
I got this one, though.
Listen harder.
Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top looking for a moonshine still.
Rocky Top.
I'm 100% confident I have the artist.
Really?
Oh.
I don't know if I have the artist.
Okay.
Am I right?
Well, it's
It
a
sounds
man
good.
singing, so
That was a
No,
dude?
it's not.
No.
There's no way that's a dude.
That's not a dude.
as a dude.
You've had a lot of
Let's hear
moonshine.
that again.
Child.
Play it again.
Yeah.
Play it again.
Jesus.
Play it again, Earl.
It wasn't Jesus.
Once two strangers climbed old Rocky
Oh, that's
Top
Wayne
looking
Newton.
for a moonshine still.
No.
That
All right.
is not
Wait, what?
Reba. He said a man.
I said Wayne
It was
Newton.
a man.
Vegas.
Is it Wayne Newton?
It's not Wayne Newton.
Linda's saying it's Wayne.
so
it's
confused.
Reba.
It's not Reba either. What did you guys have? Anything? Any guesses?
I put
No
Rocky
fucking
Top.
clue.
Loretta Lynn.
It is Moonshine Mine, June Carter. No, it is Rocky Top, and it is by the Osborne brothers.
Go figure, it's an Osborne.
The Osborne Brothers girls?
Yeah.
Home to me. Rocky Top.
No, it's like Hanson before they hit puberty.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. Is that really boys?
Those are boys.
Yeah.
Is that the Osmonds?
No,
Sisters?
the Osbornes.
I'm so confused.
The
Osborne brothers.
Oddborns. Odd.
Obviously, so are they.
A very old
Oddly
song.
born.
Very old tune.
I'm going to need to explore that
How
further.
old, really? I need to know this.
Anybody want to look that up? Anybody?
57.
What is it?
No, I was born
Who
that
wants
year.
to-
Please don't
Rocky
insult
Top
me.
by the Osborne brothers. The year, and you can also look up White Lightning too. What year that came out from George Jones.
Oh, Linda says it might be sped up, too.
Oh, you used to do that trick in the old
They
days.
did used to
yeah.
do that, yeah.
Remember the Chipmunks?
Oh,
I love the
yes.
chipmunks.
Interesting. That's a story we should look
Dave.
into.
Also,
What,
by the
what
way,
year was
I
it?
don't think so.
Ellie?
You ready?
Jordan's looking it up.
Oh, she takes
Are you
forever.
ready
She's
for
on
this?
an iPhone.
I'm
what,
ready.
What do you expect?
That's why I
Prince
got
did
both.
an album called Camille, where he sped up all the vocals, but he never released it. And Jack White, they're giving Jack White the permission to re-release Camille.
I
No
love
kidding.
Jack White.
So another famous, wildly, massively famous song was sped up by the record company.
Rob
which,
Beach
which,
says 67.
which in turn raised the pitch of the vocalist, and that song was Piano Man. It was originally a slower ballad, and the record company sped it up, but at the time they couldn't, do pitch correction with the speed. So Billy Joel, for the rest of his life, had to perform
Had to
the song.
sing higher.
In the key of B flat.
True story.
That sucks.
True story. Somebody vindicate me.
Well, another true story. You know the song A Hard Day's Night?
Yeah.
That middle part. Down, 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 down.
The most famous part of the whole song.
Down, down, down. They did
The riff,
same
not
thing-
the rhythm?
They did the same thing with a piano and a 12-string guitar. They slowed it down, then sped it up.
Unbelievable. And you get, the Beatles, they were next level, dude.
Linda
I
said
didn't
Jack
give
White's
them as
hot.
much respect in my youth as I do today. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the song. Moving into the 21st century.
Thank you.
Do you promise?
Are we there now?
I don't know anymore.
Are we into 21st
Yeah,
century?
did we make it?
What year is it?
What? This is
I
on
hate you,
Brad's
Brad.
shower playlist.
I would listen to that song in the shower.
Brad beats his meat to this.
We don't want to. We don't want to see that.
Oh my god.
Like his-
I was just
I was
saying
talking about
shower.
this. I was talking about tenderizing steaks. Get
His-
your mind out
yeah,
of
you
the
weren't.
gutter.
chicken for lunch.
Golly, y'all are sick.
Like he cooks for lunch. He orders Wingstop. Still chicken.
Yeah.
he still has to tenderize it.
Well, what's that got to do with the song? Is this a chicken song?
Yeah.
Mark, I made a huge mistake by opening Moonshine. I'm so sorry.
I've had 3 different moonshines.
Here,
Plus
do you
that
guys want to
drink.
hear it again, or do you have guesses?
No. I have no clue.
Yeah, we have no
Anybody?
earthly
Nobody?
idea.
No
Let's see what the
Wait,
chat's got.
I got Shazam.
Oh yeah.
It's not Shazam.
No, he's gonna Shazam it.
Oh, you're gonna Shazam it?
Well, no, it's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, maybe one more time.
all right, one more time.
Is it the Jonas Brothers?
Sounds
It's
like
not.
Bruno
It's
Mars.
just Joe Jonas.
Maybe you should write that down.
Oh,
Bruno Mars.
I got it.
And if you think about the theme of the round,
Moonshine.
maybe you should write that down.
This is how we should play the game.
It's not Prince.
Aw.
That
I
is
used my 2 lifelines.
by that, you're absolutely correct, Mark. It is not Prince.
Oh, I win another shot.
Whoa! I never get credit for when I say it's not somebody. That's not
Hey,
fair.
man. Well, you're not as pretty.
That's true. Mark is much prettier than I am.
I'm pretty.
you-
Thanks,
look,
guys.
you guys got it. It's Moonshine by Bruno Mars. That's so impressive.
You guys are welcome.
I'm old. Sorry.
It's actually a banger.
That's Bruno
listen,
Mars, and
dude.
this is Bruno Jupiter.
I love Bruno Mars, man. That
Yeah.
kid's next level.
Oh, is that
You know.
Oh, we got one more.
Oh.
Go ahead.
it?
What? Huh?
One more clue. One more clue.
And then we need Steve Earle stories.
And then we need Steve Earle
Oh,
stories.
that's easy.
Easy peasy.
All right, here we go. Last clue for Moonshine. Name that tune. Here we go. Still in the 21st century.
More than our hearts with the help of a mason jar.
Oh God.
Ugh, I didn't like that voice. Whatever that was.
Was that?
Well, she's wildly famous and popular right now. That song's like literally eats the whole radio on
I don't
country
listen to the radio.
Right now?
right now.
I also don't listen to current country.
You turn it on right
Fucking
now, you'll hear
awful.
this song.
Let me hear that voice.
More than our hearts with the help of a mason jar.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
that-
sandpaper
isn't
on my
that-
eardrum.
Isn't that Dirks Bentley?
I'm dead. This particular artist, she reminds me of Leanne Womack. If you're in the 90s. You wrote that. Look at you.
Hey,
I'm
That's
really impressed
funny.
with you.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Amy.
that one.
Oh God, we have the same brain, dude. We live the same life.
Is
But
that who it is?
it's that is who it is
Okay.
that you did not
but
cross
I
out.
like Laney,
Wait, wait,
actually.
wait. Is it really?
That's actually the song, Derek. Well done.
How did you know that? You cheated.
I didn't cheat.
Oh.
Brad,
What's going on here?
can we
I
get-
just sang the
can
song
we
to
get
myself
3
for
more
10 minutes.
people together and write her a new one?
Yes,
Ah.
absolutely.
needs
Lane
help.
Wilson, she's really good. This song is just
I like her.
turn up, but
I like her.
but that's crazy because she does sound like Leanne
She
Womack
does.
from the 90s.
Yeah. Well, because when you said she's on the radio now and today, I was like, oh, it can't be Leanne Womack then.
But it sounds like her.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that until just now.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It is Watermelon Moonshine, which I tried to find because I was going to use that as a clue today. But
You should have
we're-
told me because I had it. I almost bought
was
Watermelon
there.
Moonshine.
Oh, that would have been
Do
good.
we all have our own bottle of moonshine right now?
It kind of looks that way.
we do.
That's
That's shameful.
terrifying.
I'm actually
know.
drinking some of yours right now.
that could be dangerous.
Did you try
Drink a
that?
watermelon moonshine.
It tastes like root beer.
Ellie's
I don't like it.
Ellie's face. Nice job, you guys. Oh
Yeah.
He's a perfectionist. Look at that.
Look at that pour. That
Snap.
perfect pour.
Damn.
Oh, wait a minute. You know,
Oh, you got it.
Whoa, that is.
That's steep.
Go for it, Jordan.
That will ruin your
Come on,
Thursday.
Jory Don.
That'll ruin
Yeah.
your Thursday.
man. Oh my God.
Cheers.
Yeah, take that, Jory
I'm
Don.
not taking it all.
All of it, Jory Don.
Oh.
Hey, can I do my song now?
Wait.
Before he forgets.
We have Steve Earle's stories.
Oh,
so you
that's
give me your
real good.
You give me your Steve Earle story. Which one is
Well,
that, by the way?
It's very silly, actually.
Not the cake hole.
I ran a limo company up in New York City.
Right. Yes.
So one day I'm at Newark Airport, right, and I see this guy running around frantic with his hair and his fucking beard, and he can't find his driver. So I said, "Hey, you Steve Earle?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What's up?" He goes, "I can't find my driver." So I had the contact. I knew who his limo company was, and I called them direct. I said, "Hey, I got a VIP here. Steve Earle, where's your driver?" He goes, they said, "Well, we don't know where he is." They said, "Will you take him?" I said, "Well, I got another customer."
Yeah, what would I be just sitting at the airport for no reason?
Does he mind sitting with, like, an old grumpy man? I asked him. He said, "No, I took him."
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Steve Earle, man, he is a spaz, but he's also wonderful. So
some of my favorite songs, I don't know. I mean, he's got a lot.
He's got some tunes that like speak to me.
The revolution starts now.
Dude, he's so great. So once upon a time, I was working on cruise ships, and I had a lounge that I played in. It was the lounge that I was in every night.
Every night.
Every night.
7
days a week.
That's right.
If I was lucky.
Yeah. What do you mean lucky? You had to do 7. They actually gave you a day off?
No, they didn't. My day off was when my contract ended.
You were like, "I love that Beatles song. 8 days a week."
Towards the end of my contract, I prayed for the neurovirus so I can get a few days of isolation. But anyway, so the cruise director came up to the lounge and was like, "Hey, we're going to knock you off a set early because we have a private party coming in." I was like, "Cool. That sounds great." He's like, "Yeah, so free time." I was like, "Wonderful." So I'm doing my show, and in the lounge in the back, I see Steve Earle. I see him. Like, he's just sitting there.
You recognized him?
I recognized him.
Was it before the beard and the hair shit? Or
no. It was I guess it had to be 12 years ago, 13 years ago at this rate.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had the big beard and the thinning hair, but still, lovely curls in the back. And I saw him in the lounge. Oh shit! It's beer 30.
Oh shit!
Wake up, it's beer 30.
That was good.
Beautiful.
We have to drink.
My favorite time of day. I've been watching the clock and the time keeps ticking away. I'm taking care of business, I'm a hard-working man, you see.
Rob B wants the split screen girls. It's so much prettier.
It's beer 30.
Okay, all 3 of you then.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Beer 30. Kevin McLaughlin, new album out. Anyway,
I like that guy.
so back to my story.
Kevin.
It's automated. I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, so I see Steve Earle. I'm playing my tunes. Now I see him. Now I'm like trying to level up, And so, end of the show, he comes up, says, "Hey man, great show, blah blah blah." And now to backtrack, back in the early 2000s, I played in a country line dance band, Copperhead Road. Necessary song every set, every show, every night, and I did it for years.
It still is.
Right. So I looked at, I was like, "Yo, man," I was like, I'm a huge fan. I was like, "But I have a bone to pick with you." I was like, "I've played Copperhead Road so many times in my life that it's nauseating." And he looked me dead in the face and he said, "You've played it so many times." And I was like, touche. And he was there. He went and played for the private party that was on board.
And what did he open with? Copperhead Road.
Probably.
Just get it out of the way.
To get it out of the way. Absolutely. Anyway, you guys, Steve Earle, great tunes. I love his, whenever St. Patrick's Day comes around, I love his Galway Girl cover. And I think he's just the best.
He's brilliant, man. That album, Jerusalem.
So good.
It's like, I mean, he's some shit right on here. Hey,
I love it.
what's up?
Do you want to?
One more. I'll sing one more.
All right. Oh, yeah. You gotta sing a Ronnie tune.
I am.
All right.
So Ronnie, if you're paying attention.
Cookies.
Oh yeah, do
What
that.
song are you doing for Ronnie?
Well,
Yeah, he's still in the chat.
oh yeah. Well, funny, my story with Ronnie is way back in the day, man. I'm talking 70s. We went up to New York City, and we did all the busking, Washington Square Park,
Cool.
and all that. And one thing I remember was there was a guy with one leg that was dancing the whole time. And we kind of felt like, yeah, well, we could do that. It's pretty cool. And then we went to Penn Station trying to get home to Asbury, and we missed the train. So we wrote that one. But one of my favorites by him is the one I'm going to do.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Mark's going to make his way over to the JNC stage.
Bar.
Derek is making more French fries because it's also National Ketchup Day, and he has decided that he wants to make me do a taste test of all these weird ketchups and see if I can taste them apart.
And he had a sampling already.
And so yeah, so we're gonna do that. All right, Mark's tuning up here. We're gonna head over to the JNC soundstage.
So anyway, Ronnie, since you tuned in, I got a lot of great memories with him. And so I'm going to do this one. Volume, guys, good? Volume good? 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, looks so fine tonight. I wish that you was mine tonight. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, let's go dancing. Oh, baby, looks so fine. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I wish you was mine instead of his. Baby, 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 baby. Let's go dancing. The mother guy, they got nothing on me, yeah. Whatever I want to, I could be, yeah. But tonight, won't you be with me? 'Cause I'm so lonely. Baby looks so fine, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I wish you was mine instead of his. Baby, 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 baby. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. It's the part you get to dance. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go. Come on, Ronnie, how we doing? Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing, dancing. Let's go dancing. Dancer, let's go dancer, dancer, let's go. Oh, baby, you look so fine tonight. I wish you was mine tonight. Baby, 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 baby. Let's go dancing. Moonshine's kicking it. Dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's drink moonshine. And then we go dancing, dancing. Let's go dancing, dancing. Let's dancing, dancing. Let's dance, yeah. Son. Ronnie, that's for you, my friend. Happy birthday. I miss you, brother.
That was great stuff, man. Awesome. Oh, Ronnie, and happy birthday, man, out there.
Is everyone a June baby?
It would appear that way.
Oh, I'm a
Proud of
Cancer,
Gemini.
though. I'm June
What are you?
23rd.
You're on the cusp.
It's on the cusp.
On the
Kind of.
cusp.
I think it's the 21st or the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah. No, I'm a Cancer, 110%.
Oh, geez, look at
You
that.
said it. No.
Derek has gone through
Oh, God.
every.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
He's gone through every
Oh, boy.
every to-go container that we have in the joint. Now, do you know which one is which?
How was that?
I know which one everyone is.
I
Okay.
mean, for him to fucking check.
So,
I mean, I've known
We're gonna
him
s-
since
are we just going to go into this?
But I don't have a graphic, so
That's fine. So,
ladies and gentlemen, it's National Ketchup Day, and
Brad is going to test these ketchups.
so yeah, Derek, explain what's going on here.
Okay, so it's National Ketchup Day.
Can you
so
also pass me the moonshine?
I went to the store and found 5 different flavors of ketchup that I'm going to have Brad taste test. Because we
What are the
all know
flavors?
I'm
You know,
not.
This is not ending well.
This
You
is
know
gonna-
why?
Why?
There's 4 different types of.
I got you some
moonshine.
ketchup, brother.
I
Or I got you some French fries there.
Is he going to sample them too?
No.
No? Oh.
I like mayonnaise.
Oh, he
I
likes
didn't bring
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. But
Mayonnaise.
this one
With
is the first
olive
one.
oil.
All right, which one is this one?
I'm not telling you until you taste it. You're going to tell me.
All right, here we go.
You're going to tell me what you think about it. This is especially for Jordan.
Tastes like moonshine.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
It's because there's no sugar added.
No
It's
sugar
my
added.
sugar-free ketchup.
I figured that's
That
what it
is
was.
sugar-free ketchup. We're
Brad,
going
you
to
have
go.
You have to have guesses here.
We're going to
say
go
you
with
like-
this one next.
And who gets it?
Brad's getting
Do
all
I
of
have to
these.
eat a French fry?
You don't have to. You said you wanted some earlier, so
No,
I guess
I said I'm a vegetarian.
that's a vegetable.
All right, here
Okay,
we go.
Brad.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
Okay.
This you have to guess on this one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's got some heat on it.
Does it?
Is it a sriracha ketchup?
No,
It's
that's
not.
Jalapeno?
Yes. Jalapeno ketchup.
He's got it.
That's next level.
It is next level.
That's really good.
I got you some to keep at your
I was
house.
about to say ketchup and jalapeno sounds amazing.
Is it good?
I don't know. I didn't taste it.
Was it good?
Well, I got to tell you right now, it's good. 'Cause
Here,
you know why?
check it out.
Let me get a fry.
Is that what you
I
buy?
had all my leftovers this morning with jalapeno ketchup.
Oh.
Everything, man.
Pass this to Elly and give her a French.
Okay.
Let me get in on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
Yeah.
What is this
Oops.
one?
We
Here,
Not
don't-
the
don't-
cake hole.
Don't put it down the cake hole.
The cake hole. Put it in the cake hole.
All right.
What do you think of this one?
Oh, God.
Kind of tastes like pickles. Is that
It's
pickle?
not.
Are we live?
Is that one the pickles?
We
Yes,
are
that
live.
one is the pickles. That is the pickle
Yeah, it
ketchup.
tastes like pickles.
It is so good.
Is it?
It
It's
is
really nice.
so good. The pickle ketchup is so good.
I'll pass
Here.
it over here.
I'm gonna wash it down. With,
That one is really good.
down
The
with some
cake hole.
moonshine.
The ketchup with jalapeno.
Don't put it down the cake hole, though.
I want that on a hot dog.
Here's another one.
Okay.
He got the pickle one right.
I got the other one right too.
No, you
Oh
didn't.
no,
You
I
said sriracha.
I said sriracha.
Straight up, that is dill.
Hey, the
Right?
one, the
It's
one you got
delish.
wrong was this one.
It is
Yeah.
delish.
Delicious.
Still forward.
All right, let's see what this one is.
Did anybody eat the cherry bomb?
I
I ate my cherry.
Oh, you
It
did?
was
Did you?
delicious. Yeah, it's.
What do you
it's
think?
Saturated.
That tastes like regular ketchup.
That's regular ketchup.
Ah.
But can you guess what kind?
Oh. It doesn't taste like Heinz. It tastes like store brand.
Store brand. It's great value.
God, I'm good.
Your
Last
ketchup.
but not least,
Last but not least.
this is the
we
one
go.
that I enjoyed the most. I enjoyed this one.
Oh yeah, did you put malic acid in it? You
I
son
did
of a
not.
bitch?
I did not.
No way.
And I didn't even try it. Just saying. I enjoyed buying it.
Oh no.
That is going up my nose. That is
And out your ass.
Oh
that's
no.
real
quick.
hot.
That is very hot.
But it is.
Is it ghost pepper?
That is ghost pepper
I'm gonna
ketchup.
try that one.
Yeah, there's some heat on that
Oh God, why is it so dark?
It probably smells horrible.
because ghost pepper. That's really good though.
The jalapeno,
The
one was
jalapeno one's next
fantastic.
level.
Yeah.
That's a little burning.
You can control. You can control your voice when you're drinking a lot of moonshine, but you control the chili pepper. Whatever's happening here. Come on.
Ooh, that is spice.
Yeah. So it came in little bottles like this big. It's crazy.
Oh my god. I'm
All right.
I'm having
Look.
a little bit of death over here.
That is hot as
I
fuck.
have to.
I just had to blow my nose off air.
I have to interrupt.
Please?
Yeah,
Please.
we were playing music. What does she do?
What?
Yeah, hello.
I don't do anything. I just sit here and look cute.
Introduce her.
Typically, she has her own segment called the Bad Bitch Bible Study.
And
That is
Jordan
true.
has her own thing called the Jordy Files.
The
yeah.
Jordy
And Derek
Files.
just
I
sits
know
here
the
looking like a
Jordy Files.
fucktard.
Let's let her do her bed.
You got a bit? You got a thing to do?
I was not prepared because I knew we had a guest.
I'm so
Yeah,
unprepared.
well,
you also moved out of your spot.
Rivercat is keeping us on our toes. Oh, do you
Always
wanna-
be prepared.
You can scoot over here.
Oh,
Be like
no,
Scar.
that's not how it works. She has her own camera.
Oh, she does have a
Be
camera.
And her own mic.
prepared.
Oh, bang.
All right, well,
You're making me do this after I just ate ghost pepper ketchup.
You
yep,
should have more.
yep, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Brad, what was your favorite?
The jalapeno.
Mine is
100%.
the pickle.
Now, the ghost pepper one is good because it doesn't last very long, and I would definitely put that on something.
I'm leaving
was-
it with you.
That was
So
real
good.
nice.
That would be
Your
all
pe-
of these.
your
The spicy
penis?
ones would be really good on a hot dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you
We're at
guys.
Yankee
Well,
Stadium.
are you
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to? Are you ready to wing
No,
it, Ellie?
oh my God, no.
All right, this is Ellie's Bad Bitch
Fuck.
That's how you prove you're a real bad bitch.
Bible study.
On the fly.
He did this. Rivercat did this.
Now let's see what camera shows up. Oh, it's Jordan.
It's Jordan. Jordan gets to do the bad bitch Bible.
Hi, I am the bad bitch Elly.
No, wait.
Oh,
No, wait, I got this. Oh my god, I am on fire.
Yeah, that ghost pepper is.
I
Chicken.
achieved it.
Nice job, Derek.
yeah, did you?
Everybody do another shot.
Yeah, more moonshine.
All right. So one of the things, and like me and Brad have talked about this before when we've been on the podcast, but one of the things that I've been introducing into my life currently is romanticizing your own life. And I think that is the key to happiness. And honestly, it's okay to be a little delusional. Like, Delulu is the Salulu, okay?
So write that down.
Write that down.
Delulu is
Delulu
the
is the Salulu.
I'm still
okay?
taking notes.
You have to be a little bit delusional about yourself. You have to, especially if you struggle with anxiety or self-doubt, or you're struggling, you know, like to create. We're all kind of like artists in this room. Even Jordan and Derek. I feel like you guys.
Drinking moonshine.
What a bitch.
Hello.
even.
Well, I'm just saying, like, all three of us,
Moonshine
like,
artist.
Yeah.
here have some musical creativity, but you guys, like,
I've written a song, thank you. I just
Okay.
haven't performed it.
you guys have your own thing. But you have to be a little bit delusional about it. Like, Jordan, when you have your, like, expos or whatever, and you have to get up and you have to talk in front of people, like, you have to just go into it thinking that you're already a badass motherfucker.
You're already great.
You're already great. You're already the best at what you do, and you have to be a little delusional about it.
Can I jump in?
Please, we
It's a
call that
pickleback.
picklebacking.
Well, listen.
Pickleback.
Well, listen, because there's a lot of anxiety involved, I think, being an artist. Just in your own mind. Yeah, am I good? Am I shit? You know.
all the time.
Well, even coming here, I was, like, nervous. I'm like, oh, man, they're going to ask me questions. How deep they going to go? You know, are they going to know, you know, do I like Batman, Spider-Man? Shit
Do you like
that.
Batman
your
or
hero?
Spider-Man?
To be honest with you,
The Flash.
The Flash.
Oh.
I like Catwoman.
I almost dated her once.
Poison Ivy.
You would be Poison Ivy, yeah.
Brad's Two-Face.
But she was sexy.
But no, in your life, like, you have to romanticize it. You have to wake up in the morning and have your cup of coffee, and it has to be the best cup of coffee in the world. And whenever you're doing what you're doing, you have to think that you are the best at what you were doing.
For
Because
that day, because you might not be there the next day.
yes, and you have to stay in the moment with it. You have to be delusional in the moment with it, for sure.
Crazy.
But you have to be your own cheerleader, and you have to boost yourself up in your life to be able to achieve happiness, because you have to have your own back before you expect anyone else to be able to support you or believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. And just going into every day with positive self-talk, and
Even with a hangover.
even with a hangover,
We've all done it.
and even with the guilt of the night before, you have to be like, well, everyone makes mistakes, you know?
But I always say, I say this at, oh, that's cute. I say this often at the Sneaky Tiki on my Sundays when I've had a rough Saturday. And I play my first song, and I look out at everybody who I've
Well,
just...
you sell a lot of beer.
I look out at everybody I just ruined their whole... Or not ruined, but I woke them up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, there's a fine line between Saturday night and Sunday morning, and I'm walking it right now.
Especially if you're religious.
Yeah. I was like, so...
Jesus, I will never drink that shit again if you let me get through the day.
And I always say, who's riding the struggle bus with me tonight or today? And I'll see some hands, and I'm like, this show is for you.
Well, it's there all the time, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, but yeah, romanticize your life. Live every single day as if it is the greatest day ever, and you will always be happy.
I love it. Nice job. Well done.
Do you agree, Rivercat?
I do. Because I really think that I've lost a few this year, man. You know,
Same.
family,
Same.
friends, and we all are because we're getting older. We're in the home fucking stretch. That's the bottom line. So take every day with a positivity. What can you give back? And even if you're pissed off about shit,
Yeah, I feel like it's okay to be
Deal
mad.
with
It's
it.
okay to be
Deal with
pissed.
it.
It's good. Have the experience. Be angry, but then resolve it immediately. Because if you just hang on to anger, it seems so senseless.
well, some of it.
You know.
You can resolve shit in your mind, but sometimes it's people that do you wrong, and you're like, what?
Well, sure, but you have to resolve it with yourself.
Yeah.
You resolve it with them when it's appropriate, but for you can't hold on to that, or like, you know, use that experience to gauge your next experience with that person. But like to hold on to anger, like mad at somebody because they did you wrong. Nah, man, I don't have time for that. Turning 40 this year. Hell with all that. Nice job, Elly.
Thank you.
On
So
the
listen-
fly.
we're going.
And thank you, Rivercat, for requesting. it.
Yeah, I love that.
He was like, "What do you do?"
Well,
He's gotta go.
I took notes again.
she's got a familiar face.
I wrote another song.
That kind of looks like Brad.
I don't know about all that. All right, you guys. So we're gonna do our shameless plugs segment here. So where we're gonna go around the room, we're gonna talk about all the things that you need to know about what's going on, about the goings-ons and
Go ahead.
and such. Here we go. All right. We're going to turn the floor over to Mark Rivercat Rivers. Give us your shameless plugs, everything that we need to be looking out for, and where we can go to find everything there is about Rivercat.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
This is my new record, World Abound with Leslie Draper. This is the record before the Moonshine. No, I'm doing good, man. My thing is I'm trying to live life and just relax and not get too serious about shit. Music is just in my life. Writing songs is in my blood, and you'll know when I have a gig, and you guys know I'm good because I'm not. Oh, by the way, you see this shirt? See?
Don't have a nip slip.
Nip slip.
All right, so somebody tell me what it means.
CBGB and OMFUG.
I've seen it before.
I have seen that before.
I'm not even
as well.
sure what the bottom part means. But
I thought it meant, oh my fucking you God. I don't know.
Wow.
Nice job, Jordan.
Oh, okay. Not
country
it.
bluegrass.
I was gonna say Country Boys and
Oh.
Green
I
Blues.
have a great story about
Country Bluegrass Blues.
Band.
Yes.
Oh, country.
I don't know.
No, country bluegrass blues. That's
Blues.
the
I
original.
like
It
it.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the Lower East Side, and they didn't have country.
Ashbury
blues.
Park.
No,
Lower East Side.
New
yeah.
York. New
New
York.
York.
And then
Fire him.
the Manhattan.
Please fire me. I don't have any reason to be here anyways.
His biggest punishment
What
is
is
we
the
keep him
bottom
coming
part?
back.
I don't know. Google it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
Home
None of us
of
are good with
underground rock.
geography.
I like
see.
the home of the underground
Now
rock.
listen, I have a really cool story about CBG.
Okay.
I had bought a band up from Asbury called Jackrabbit, and we're playing, right? We're like rocking out, and everybody's walking out. I'm like, damn. I know we don't suck that bad. It was 1980, 81, right? So we go outside, and it's Billy Joel
Nice.
It would be.
doing Uptown Girl with Christy Brinkley in the Sunoco station.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I guess that was it.
That's where everybody was going.
Yeah, everybody went. The whole crowd.
So it's country, bluegrass, blues, and other music for uplifting gorbandizers.
What?
What?
A Gorbandizer.
Gorbandizer
Yeah, let's look that up.
was used by the club's founder, Hilly Crystal, to describe someone who is a voracious eater of music.
Ah.
What does that mean?
Hilly Crystal, not Billy.
Haley.
Hilly.
Hilly Crystal.
He owned
Yeah.
he owned the club.
Crystal.
Nice job, Jordan.
I
did a
had-
good job.
Listen, I played there a lot. I had weird things happen. I remember once I was playing there. and-
Mark, how old is that shirt? That's what I want to know.
Oh, this one? I'm gonna say 20 years.
It's
That's
amazing.
not that bad.
I have shirts just as old.
Older.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
he's
Jordan.
much older.
I mean,
They don't fit.
They don't fit.
So did you play at?
yeah.
Oh.
Sleepy GB.
I played there with like 4 bands, 3 bands. I
So
don't know. I remember.
if somebody wants to find where you're going to be later on this week or later on this month, where can they find you?
They can just call me.
Call you?
We're gonna put his number in the chat.
Heard that.
856.
probably
Rivercat.
5675309.
Rivercat. Yeah, that's it.
I'll
867.
probably be at
Rivercat.
the pool or some shit.
You can
Sounds
find him on
good.
Hutchinson Island soaking up the rays.
All right.
That's awesome.
I gone through a lot of shit actually, but one of my favorite things is to be able to stroll around the pool like Elvis with a guitar. Hey, baby, what's going on? You know,
Do you serenade the people at your pool?
I have.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I need that.
That's
at my
amazing.
pool.
I know. Dang it.
Well, nice. Anybody?
I love it.
Anybody else have any shameless plugs tonight?
Don't ask Derek.
Any
Yes.
shameless plugs, Derek?
Come on.
No, I'm not allowed to do shameless plugs anymore on this
No,
show.
no, you did some really
You
good
can
ones.
do your own.
Oh, wait.
Listen, you did some good ones last week. You
I did great ones
You did
last week.
Bailey's,
Yours were shameless.
Bailey's
Sure.
nail place.
5-star.
No Baileys.
Can I?
Brandy's.
Brandy.
Fucking stripper.
I will
All about
plug
you, nail salon.
a local.
I will only allow you to do this if you come into frame. There you go.
Yeah. Glasscock Beach.
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind. Moving along.
Did you find them today? What?
There's a beach in Jensen Beach
There's a
called
lot of
Glasscock.
No way.
Yes, and that's
It's
the
a
only
nude
beach I
beach.
go to. It's not a nude beach. It's very like obscure and kind of like
You can see through it.
off the beaten path. Wink, wink. Anyways, it's called Glasscock, and
And then this rooster's running around going, "Rah."
I'll be there 3 times a week. Come hang out.
Monday, Wednesday,
some
Friday.
Jesus Christ.
The low-hanging fruit.
And on Tuesdays, it's double shots.
Oh, my God. Glasscock.
You started this,
All right,
Brad.
Derek.
Yes.
Shameless plugs.
My name is Derek. And
Oh, God.
You gave us moonshine.
Yeah, man.
I'm an idiot. We're idiots.
he only brought this one. You guys didn't fuck with this one at all.
I've been
saying.
fucking with that
No
one.
one drank this one, okay? I'm the only
I
one
dra-
that drank this one.
I had a whole drink made out of
This
it.
is just me and you.
Give me that.
Look at the other ones.
I will drink.
They are
You,
drinking.
you know what's... You know
Okay,
what-
shameless plugs for Derek.
Go ahead.
If you want to see a great music show, do not look up bradbrock.com. Go to the Kevin McLaughlin or go to
Go to anyone
go
else.
to anyone but bradbrock.com.
Brad, that's
No.
a website, not bradbrock.com.
That's my
right.
website.
Just no, if you want to see, okay, in all actuality, I'm looking at you guys. Check out bradbrock.com because he's one of the best one-man band shows that
Can I
I've
make a
ever
promo?
seen.
I want to
Yeah.
say something. This guy works really hard, and I've seen him by himself, and I'm like, shit, he's doing it. I need like 5 guys to do this shit, and he does it, and he does it well.
I agree 100%. That's why I'm saying go to bradbrock.com to find out where he's going to be this weekend, find out where he's going to be tomorrow.
Where are you going to be this weekend, Brad?
In bed, baby.
No, that's tonight. Not with her.
I'll be rocking tonight.
Brad's going to be passed
He's
out
gonna
in
be
the bar
rocking
chair.
in a chair.
I will, tomorrow night, which is Thursday,
I'm not done.
June 6th, I'll be at, I have my own shameless plugs, I guess.
Well, tomorrow night, June 6th, he's probably going to be at what?
Square Grouper. With
like he
Tony-
is
Tony
every
Solomon.
Thursday with Tony Solomon. Check out our affiliates at Drums and Rums,
Please.
Riffs and Rhythms. Check out our friends at The Bug Juice and at Code Rum. And also our friends at the Sneaky Tiki and Leak Busters Roof to make sure that you don't get wet when you don't want to be.
Oh, can I say one
If you're a
thing?
lady, that's probably more often than not.
Listen, those of you that don't know, don't drink the bug juice.
No, don't drink it.
No, don't drink it.
No, just
Pour
put
it on your body.
It smells delicious, but just put it on your skin.
Rub it in.
Rub it in. It'll keep
it
the
in.
bugs away. It'll keep all the bugs away, all the little no-see-ums and the mosquitoes
Yeah.
and the little pests like the Brad Brocks in the world.
And
They-
all the drunk women.
And all the drunk women. No, they are drawn to it. Just saying. make sure you check out our friends all over all of our affiliates. Let's thank Mike Farrow again for being our keg sponsor for another month, keeping us
watching the whole
inebriated and educated.
Yes.
Brad, would you like to pickle back off of my
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we have one more.
stuffy
Yeah,
stuff?
Mike has a
On the Mike
a shameless
Farrow.
plug.
So this is for you, Derek.
Yeah.
Well, really for everyone. But there is a voting on TC Palm, the news, whatever they are. You need to vote for Shark Shack. It's an ice cream poll for the
Delicious
best ice cream
ice
shop
cream.
around. And
So
you have
amazing.
to vote for them.
Oh, we're going
Fantastic.
on there.
So
We're doing it tonight.
cast your vote for
Such good ice cream.
We'll do it.
Shark Shack.
They have an
Oh.
apple pie ice cream, just like we have an apple pie moonshine.
So yeah, vote for them on TC Palm. Okay.
And
Nice.
if you see the Second Street Bistro on there, vote for us for everything else.
Oh, all the other categories.
Love it.
Best
Zombie.
grocery store chain.
All right, I'm jumping back in.
Oh.
Do you know why?
Picklebacking.
This show's about me.
It
Yeah,
is about
it
you.
is about you.
So everybody's drunk now. So how can we end the show? Can you pick a can you play Rock Tonight?
I think he's
I
got
can do
pulled
that,
up.
but I'm gonna very quickly go through my shameless plugs.
He's got a butt plug in. He's got to pull out.
It's my obligatory.
8, 9, 10.
I know it's my obligatory shameless plugs. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna
We're running over. Make it quick.
queue up Rock Tonight.
I'm sorry. You guys
Listen,
should-
listen, you guys. So here we are. Over. Can I? Nope, can't do that. I'd like to thank our sponsors and partners at the Code Rum, and
Oh.
I'm gonna fix this in post because I want to find Rock Tonight real quick. Hold
You
up.
don't have to.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let
It's
me
a chop up.
some-
Well, I'm just gonna
Push up and-
Hang on.
Selfish promotion.
I'm gonna get Rock Tonight up here. I don't know why it's not giving me literally anything, but
Good thing I already did your shameless plugs, bitch.
thank you, buddy.
So
I do appreciate that.
Am I recorded? Is this shit live? Or
It's
what?
live.
It's
and
live
recorded.
and
Well, I want to
recorded.
make sure because my friend Ronnie Brandt would tell me.
Oh yeah, no,
I'll
Ronnie
have
is
to come back
he's
to
there
the
watching me fuck the
Witnessing-
pooch right now.
Witnessing
Don't come back
this
and eat
all.
anybody's ass.
Yeah, whatever's
What?
happening right there is
Yeah,
the
that's what's going on. It's just my stupid face trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life.
Well,
Here.
you made one good move.
Yeah.
I know, I did that right.
That's the best move he's ever made in his
367 days ago. And she's counting.
Who's keeping track?
She's like, at what age do I get the life insurance?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brad, do you
What,
have a life insurance?
What?
Well, I don't.
I've been
I know.
married 20 years. I don't fucking have.
You don't have
I
the
told
life
my-
insurance?
No, I said, hey, just take all my shit.
Just take it all.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
what am I going to do with that Paul McCartney bass? I'm like,
I'm worth
We already
$750,000
take it
if
all.
I die.
I'm gonna get through this real quick. Shout out to our sponsors and partners: Code Rum, Sneaky Tiki, Leak Busters Roofing, the Bug Juice we talked about. Check out our partner
Bug Juice.
podcasts at Drums and Rums, Riffs and Rhythms, 561 Music, Nia's My Rum Diaries, and the Al Beltran podcast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's been a slow grow, but I'm so thankful for each and every one of you for subscribing. We're looking for our August keg sponsor. So if you've got a business or a project that you want to promote, or you just like to make sure we have enough to drink, reach out to me. You can email me, DMs, all good. It's $100 sponsorship, and there's a bunch of ways to get that sorted. So just let me know. Also, if you love what we do and you just want to contribute in a small monthly way, our Patreon page is a great way to do that. It's $5 a month. And from time to time, we throw some exclusive contents up there. So you can find a link to that on our website at jnclive.tv. And finally, there was an amazing turnout for Scott Benge's memorial stage dedication at Sailor's Return yesterday. It was a wonderful send-off to our friend Scott, and we will miss him
Dearly.
Yeah, but it was very cool to see so many people like rocking their tie dye and their sunglasses,
Yellow
and
sunglasses.
the yellow sunglasses. Yeah,
and
of
love
course.
to all.
I only met him once actually because I'm a new guy down here, but I remember it was at what is the old tuna?
Oh, now it's Two Georges, I believe.
Yeah, some shit. But I remember meeting him once, and he was like, he was doing Grateful Dead stuff, and I was like, "Oh, do you know this one? Do you know that one?" And he knew them all.
He knew them all.
He knew them all. Of course he did.
Don't you let that deal go down.
Aww. Yeah, he's wonderful.
Yeah, man.
I met him 20 years ago
When he was a young buck.
when he was DJing at places I shouldn't have been.
The strip clubs.
The strip clubs?
Shh.
Oh.
But yeah.
We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know.
But yeah.
Can't find Rock the Night to queue up, but maybe I'll do it in post. So the last song will be actually Rock the Night, but I can't do it live. I got nothing.
Oh.
I got nothing.
I don't even know where to find it.
puberty yet.
Are you done with your plugs?
Oh yeah, that's the same as plugs.
Hey, can you pick another?
Is there any of them?
There's only
Let's see what I can do here. It may be only one of the ones that I just did recently, or that started the song. I'm working on it.
Don't worry about it.
No, I am. Now I'm worried.
No, it's only.
Shit, can't do it. Can't find it.
That's all right.
I'll superimpose it over the re-upload. Anyway, you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, Mark. It's great.
Thank you for having Moonshine with
Sorry
us.
we demolished you with Moonshine. You go. I hope everybody enjoyed our show tonight. Let's hear it once again for Mark Rivers, the Rivercat, back in the lounge tonight. Of course, the JNC Destruction crew. We got Jordy, Elly, and Derek.
Love you guys.
And of course, thank you to all of you that tuned in out there tonight. We will see you next week with our special guest, Mike Farrow, dropping his brand new album. We love that. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock.
The Broken Album.
Yes. We love you. Good night.